So I'm down here in my basement lifting weights. And I'm thinking about the many messages that I get from people telling me that they feel like I'm harsh in my delivery of things, mainly in the area of what they consider me to be victim blaming. Well, that's not what I'm doing. So let me just explain. First of all, I'm very passionate in my sometimes what I feel to be a futile effort to get people to take security seriously. Nobody wants to take security seriously. Then they're victimized and it's always someone else's fault. I'm trying to avoid that, get people to take this seriously before it happens, and then even so it doesn't happen. Number two, I really get tired of hearing victims blaming others for the things that they do or don't do that lead to their victimization. Okay, being somewhere that they know, for example, poses risks, but going anyway, thinking nothing's ever going to happen, even though there's risks there. So many times people put themselves in positions to create vulnerabilities, and I'm trying to get people to understand that there are a lot of things that we can avoid if we truly believe something could happen and prepare ourselves to ensure that it doesn't happen. In a lot of cases, a good example, the shooting at the parade for the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl win. My message there was, well, think about the places you go. Do you really have to be there? Many people said, well, sometimes you can't avoid going places where there's a lot of people, and they're absolutely right. There are many times when you can't, but this wasn't a job-related incident. It wasn't a cause of any sort. It wasn't a religious event or anything like that. It was a celebration for a Super Bowl win. The question is, do you really have to go to that? Yeah, you may want to, but do you have to? And the answer is no, you don't. No matter how you look at that, you do not have to be there. Now, you may be somebody who has a job there, like a police officer, somebody who cleans up or whatever it happens to be. But to go there to celebrate, you don't have to be there. It's that simple. And again, is that harsh? Is it unrealistic? I don't think it's either one. I think it's just being upfront about the realities of these things. So stay away from situations where you could potentially be putting yourself in a position to be victimized. And if you choose not to, it's an educated decision to put yourself there anyway, then if something happens, just keep in mind that that is likely going to be a result of a decision that you made that you could have avoided. So thank you. Just take this to heart. See you next time.